First games you should never play. Part 32, Bed of Sorrow. This game will rid you of any doubt, grief, or sadness if done right. And to start, you must find an abandoned house. But be warned with the risk, both with the game and legally. Search this house and try to find a red door. This door should appear locked, and if it does not, this is not the house for you. Knock twice on the door and then attempt to open it again. And if it opens, you may enter. Once inside, you'll find a windowless room, and the only thing in this room will be a bed. If you decide to keep going, close the door behind you and lay in the bed. Now close your eyes and hold still. You may experience sounds of weeping, a heavy knock on the door, or the bed shaking. But no matter what happens, do not move. Eventually the room will go silent, and you'll hear 3 words whispered from the darkness. These words will simply be, "It is done." The moment you hear that, you can get out of the bed and go home. But don't look back and don't speak to anyone. Once you wake up, any grief, doubt, or sadness will be gone.
This is why you should never play Stumble Guys at 3 a.m. If you no clip or face a corner, you will see this figure. But I'm going to prove to you it's fake. Okay, we're in the game. Hey, what's happening? What is this? Guys, do you see that? Okay, let's just do it. Okay, let's face the wall. Nothing is happening. Oh my god, it's real. Please send this to a friend to warn them.
Scary games to never play in real life. Part 1. Let me explain. Baby Blue is actually a very dangerous game that I don't recommend anybody to play it. You don't need a lot of items, you only need a candle to see in the dark, and the bathroom.to summon Baby Blue. So wait for the time to struck midnight and 12 o'clock am, and go to the bathroom, and turn off all the lights and lock the door. And put the candle in the sink, table, and light it, now to summon it. Look in the mirror, and rock like you're holding a baby and then say Baby Blue Blue Baby 13 times without a mistake. Then once you do it correctly, you will feel the weight of an invisible baby scratching your arms. If you rock the baby a lot, it will get heavier and heavier, larger and larger. And you must flush the baby down the toilet because it is very important. When you don't do it, a woman in the mirror will actually say, "Give me back my baby," very loud to break the glass. If you still hold the baby, she will kill you. People say that the woman KD the baby and stabbed it to DH. Stay safe out there.
First games you should never play. Part 30, The Raven Man. This game will give you the opportunity to get your very own servant. Begin at night, ideally on a cloudy, moonless one. Prepare the room that you're going to be playing in by making sure no light gets in. Draw a circle of salt in the middle of the room, but make sure you don't step in it. Then line up 5 candles in front of you. Light the first 4 candles in sequence and call the Raven Man to appear. Then put your own blood on the last candle and light it. As you do so, say the flame is my beacon, the blood is my sacrifice. After you light the 5th candle, the Raven Man will make his appearance known, but he'll be confined to the circle of salt you made in the beginning. You may now ask him whatever you want. If you want information, he'll provide it, or if you want a servant, he'll do whatever you want. But treat him respectfully throughout the whole process. Once you got whatever you were looking for, make sure you thank the Raven Man before ending. And finally, clean up the salt, but do not throw it away. Instead, put it right outside your front door.
First games you should never play. Part 5, The Answer Man. In this game, you can ask any question you want. Stand in a circle and call the person to your left, and make sure you all do it at the same time. If it works, everyone should get a busy signal except one person. That person whose phone call went through went to the Answer Man. You are now free to ask him any question you want, but just know, he will also ask you a question. If he doesn't like your answer, you'll feel a random pain in a certain part of your body, which later you will lose. To win the game, you have to tell him you must go. It may take a few times, but you have to make sure you do this, or the game will never end. Like and follow for more.
First games you should never play. Part 24. Blue Baby, Baby Blue. Begin at night. Go into a bathroom and turn off all the lights. Then lock the door behind you and face the mirror. As you're looking into the mirror, position your arms as though you're cradling a baby. While doing this, chant the phrase Blue Baby, Baby Blue 13 times. As you do this, you'll feel the weight in your arms begin to grow. And at some point, you'll start to feel scratching on your arms. Once you feel the scratching, immediately drop the baby in the toilet, flush it, unlock the door, and leave. If you're alive, you won, but there are 2 possible losing conditions. The lesser of 2 being the scratching in your arms becoming unbearable, or the second one being a woman appearing in the mirror. She will demand her baby back and probably kill you.
One day you come to my open door, and I feel like you can wait no more. You're here, but you could have just go. But since you came, what we waiting for? I just ran into 1,000 miles. I've imagined it 1,000 times. Let me show you what we got. We found love, we found love, we found love under the sun. Under the sun. Under the sun, shines through. Under the sun. Under the sun, shines through. Under the sun. Under the sun, shines through.
First games you should never play. Part 24. Blue Baby, Baby Blue. Begin at night. Go into a bathroom and turn off all the lights. Then lock the door behind you and face the mirror. As you're looking into the mirror, position your arms as though you're cradling a baby. While doing this, chant the phrase Blue Baby, Baby Blue 13 times. As you do this, you'll feel the weight in your arms begin to grow. And at some point, you'll start to feel scratching on your arms. Once you feel the scratching, immediately drop the baby in the toilet, flush it, unlock the door, and leave. If you're alive, you won, but there are 2 possible losing conditions. The lesser of 2 being the scratching in your arms becoming unbearable, or the second one being a woman appearing in the mirror. She will demand her baby back and probably kill you.
Terrifying games you don't want to play, Part 46. The Last Laugh Ritual. This ritual can be quite dangerous, and it's recommended you don't attempt it if you have a fear of clowns. However, if you manage to win this game, you will be rewarded beyond belief. To play this game, you will need to enter the realm of the Mournful Clown, an entity which takes on the form of a comedic circus performer that is said to dwell somewhere between our world and hell itself. To do this, you will need a tent, a bag full of sand, a bright light, and a bucket of red paint. Once you have acquired these items, you'll need to wait until midnight before setting up the tent. Next, you'll need to fill the bottom of the tent with sand, and position the light at the top of the tent facing downwards. Once you have done all that, you'll need to use the red paint to color your nose like a clown. Finally, you'll need to lie down on the sand while facing the light, close your eyes, and picture yourself in a circus tent while saying the words, "I'd like to audition," repeatedly. Once you truly start to believe that you are in a circus tent instead of your tent at home, you will enter the realm of the Mournful Clown, and the game can begin. The Mournful Clown will be waiting in the audiences section for you when you arrive. For the next hour, your job will be to make him laugh, smile, or express any emotion other than sorrow. If you can do this, you will be transported home immediately and granted true happiness, meaning that you will never experience emotional pain again. A valuable gift indeed. However, if you fail, the Mournful Clown will reveal its horrific true form to you, and you will be trapped with it as its plaything for eternity. Remember, this entity has been trapped for thousands of years, so getting it to express any positive emotions will be a difficult task. Tag a friend if you're watching this at night, and follow for more.